YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one. Hey man, we woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High. Hey man, today we're talking about rejection. That's what's on my heart today. And I'm here to tell you that rejection is a real thing. You do need to know how to handle it. As men, we are not prepared how to deal with rejection. Your childhood traumas may affect the way you deal with rejection. It's so many different aspects of how you can handle rejection the wrong way. You can make a rejection be satisfying for somebody that they rejected you based on how you're able to respond to it or how you respond to it. So, got my notes here, man. We're going to go over these things, man. First thing I'm going to say is rejection will never, ever leave your life. If you are a man that is constantly pursuing, constantly asserting yourself into positions where you want to get something better, put yourself in a better position to have a better quality X, Y, and Z. Whether that be women in relationships, whether that be in the professional workforce, whether that you being a salesman or something like that, you will always experience rejection as a man if you are improving and asserting and striving to achieve something great. There will be obstacles that will step in your way, but we're going to talk about how we can handle the obstacles, how we can handle the rejection. The rejection is not no. It doesn't mean no. It just means not right now. And with that being said, a lot of you guys are reacting to rejection as in just you're getting a straight up just no, as opposed to just looking at it as a not right now. So rejection will always be in the picture. You will always be rejected. Probably you will be rejected from the day you were a kid when you couldn't play with the cool kids or whatever thing. I'm pretty sure y'all got some examples in your life where you've been rejected, and it will never end all the way until the day you die. You will always experience this. But how do you handle it? I'm gonna give you guys an example of how not to handle it. Say for an example, we're gonna say you're a salesman. Or I'm gonna just actually talk about. I'm not gonna say you're an example. I'm gonna just tell you the story about what I've experienced and when this actually shed light onto me. I was interested in buying a new car, and I didn't have a specific salesman that I was going to. I didn't know anybody. I just said, "Hey, I want this car," and I walked up on a dealership. It was the first person that I saw. So this person greeted me saying, "Hey, these are the X, Y, and Z numbers," pitching this car to me, doing the whole shebang, and you can tell that this salesman is very thirsty, very desperate, because salesmen are very desperate in general, but this guy it was just a little bit too much. I sensed something off of him that didn't make me comfortable. I said, "Hey, I'll think about it." What is there to think about? Or can I show you another tour? Or do you want me to go over the numbers again? And I was just like, "No, man, just let me think about it." And I was like, "You sure you want to think about it? Like, this may not be here when you get here." And so I sensed the anxiety, I sensed the stressfulness that he was experiencing, and it then pushed onto me and made the situation more stressful than I wanted it to be. I was leaving, ended up more stressed than I was going in there to begin with. And even though I wanted the car, and I was just going to think about it because I just didn't want to be emotional, like, yeah, it all sounds good to me. I just wanted to weigh out the pros and cons. I was most likely going to say yes to get in the vehicle. But I automatically thought something was wrong with this vehicle, because why is this guy so stressful or so in a need, so desperate to sell this? There must be something wrong with him. There must be something that I'm not seeing, but I'm sensing it. I feel the energy. People are going to feel your energy, guys, how you come off of them if you're trying to sell yourself or you're trying to assert yourself into a position. They're going to pay attention to how you handle yourself, how you handle the pressure if somebody is not going to give you the answer that you may have been expecting. And that's exactly what I gave that guy. I didn't tell him a no. I didn't even tell him no. I didn't even fully reject him. I just said, hey man, let's give me a think about it. I'll call you in a couple days. He called me the next day. He was like, hey, what's going on? And he called me the day after that. Hey, what's going on? So I'm like, man, I can't buy a car from this guy. I don't feel comfortable. You know, he's not handling my wishes, not handling what I'm asking very respectfully. It seems as if this guy is putting his needs above my own, and it seems as if he's desperate. It seems as if he's coming from a mindset of scarcity. He must not have people lined up in position that want to buy cars from him. He may be very inexperienced with this. I don't think I can trust him. He seems like he would mess something up. It seems like he just wants to get paid. Guys, making a parallel, that's how you guys come off to women, for example. If a woman is sitting there talking to you and you're pushing an envelope and you're saying, hey, like, let me get your number, X, Y, and Z, and the woman says, no, I don't do that. And you keep constantly pushing and pushing and pushing. You're making it even more well known that I rejected this person for a reason. I'm glad I didn't give him this, because nobody likes being around a scarcity mindset person. I don't like being around with people that are penny pinching and don't think that they'll ever see another one again. I want you to be able to be in your life and be able to live, stand on your 10 feet and be comfortable. I wish that salesman could have been like, hey man, I've already sold 2 cars already. I already got people lined up to sell a couple more cars next week. I don't really need your business. I would appreciate it. But if you say no, I'm just going to move on to the next. I'm going to value and put my energy into somebody who wants to buy a car from me. If I made the pitch and I've portrayed myself as this person and I think I'm a good guy, a good candidate for whatever position or whatever I want to be in this person's life, or say, for instance, I'll say, hey, I want you to come on board and be a part of what I have going on. You're trying to pitch something for somebody to come on board with what you have. You want this woman to come join you, come join your program. What about you stands out that will make it comfortable for them to say, yes, I will want to be around this person. Yes, I want to go see what this person is about. Is if you're just always being desperate and you're always in scarcity. Nobody wants to be around that. It translates as in this person, something is wrong with this person because they must not be used to getting anybody to be a part of their program, and they're just desperate. That's so desperate to the point where they're saying stupid things that don't even make sense. You're starting to sacrifice, you're starting to say things that say, okay, I'll just give it to you for free and you just come back and pay me later. Like you're willing to accept anything. People don't like interacting with people like that. What we are over here as men is we put our energy and we put our focus into things that are going to bring us value back, and things that are people that want to be a part of our life, want to be in our situation. We're never coming to a person that says, nah, I don't really mess with you. I'm not really focused on this. Hey, it's their loss. And like I said, no just means not right now. Put the work in, self-analyze. Okay, they didn't say yes to me right now. So what can I do to improve? What can I do to make this yes, this no go from a yes? Put the work in and watch the results happen. And you'll be amazed to see what happens. You'll be amazed to see the people that circle right back into your life. All right? So with that being said, like and share the video. That's it for me, boys. Holla at y'all.